Good morning. So today is the third day of reporting to class, and I did not want any problems at the ferry, so I used the right channels where people use, and it took me 6 minutes 30 seconds to get to the gate because one, we were sharing the tuk-tuk that cut down the cost, and so some people are alighting along the way. I hope you saw that previous video. So real quick, Mr. Titus shared some notes with us, a link to some information, useful information by the IMO, and which I learned is UN body. Yeah, it's a United Nations body, International Marine Organization. Yeah, about the annexes on pollution, marine pollution, that were enacted in 1979, if I remember, but I'll get you all the facts. And so I read about that, and excited about today. So today we have a new instructor whose name I'm forgetting, but see you in a couple of hours during the break, and then I'll tell you how that class was. So super pumped, ready to learn, and let's see what the day has in store for us. Have a good one. Hi there. So it's 10 now. We've just had our first session. Today we had elementary first aid introduction and primary what? Assessment. Yeah. So we had Mr. Fred Mwangi taking us through all we need to know about identifying and assessing casualties, yeah, and putting them in their priority order. So about the class, it was good, learning things we take for granted. I personally have never taken a first aid lesson, so this is an introduction, and I'll be learning more on it. And so far so good. So something happened in the class. Apparently every class, the standard KMA regulation states that each class should have 24 people. We had an extra of 2, so 2 people will be leaving us, and they will have to introduce. So we are 6 streams already, so they'll be adding another one to make it 7 streams, because the list that is required at the KMA office should state that each class, the standard, the maximum is 24 students. Yeah, so far so good. We are going back to the class. Oh yes, and another thing, I told you what Mr. Titus did. He improvised, and today Mr. Fred made sure that we have the board, the flip chart board, yeah, for us to write on and to make notes, yeah, to make the class more engaging. Yeah, so excited, still excited. I'm keeping a positive mindset. I came here to learn, and that is what I am doing, and that is what I will do. And let's see what the second session of the day, of the morning, holds until we go to lunch at 12:30. Adios. See you at lunchtime. Usichanganye. Nipe pojo.
Pojo na jabati.
Na serviette. Tulisema kuna serviette pia?
Serviette?
Meleta.
Nipanga na toothpick.
Kesho serviette, sio? Haya.
Leo umefanya vizuri.
Konde boy. No. Hey there! So I am from a wonderful lunch served by top chef Conde Boy. So there's this guy I met at one of the vibandas. I'll show you a clear picture of what a kibanda looks like for those of you who do not know. But those of you who know, I went to this kibanda which is right outside the school gate, and I was served by this happy, this excited soul calling himself Conde Boy. Yeah, so the first time I ate there, which was on the first day, I suggested to him that he should have things like toothpicks, which don't cost much, and he should also bring serviettes, yeah, that will improve the statusship of his kibanda to this top level. So I went there, and there were so many people, and I asked them, "Hey, my friend, how are you? I hope today you don't have the see me through chapatis." And he was like, my friend, see me through. He remembered me. So I was calling the chapatis see me through because they were very thin. When you can see through them, yeah. So that was a development. They did change that. And the second session of the class was on CPR, rescue position, resuscitating position. We were taken that by Mr. Fred, and we had a dummy and a volunteer to demonstrate. So it's pretty hot. I have black on. I'll go back to class. I'll show you the dispenser. So they're supposed to bring water every day, because Mr. Fred suggested that you should have at least 2.5 liters of water per day, because he does not want people sleeping in his class. Another thing is several classes are doing their pool activities on different days, so that we don't have that crash program of all of us meeting at the pool, because I think it takes from 8 to around 1 the activities of jumping, how to put on a life jacket, and all those, which we will also be taken through. And also having lunch with some of my classmates, I got to pick some of the challenges and some of the not misinformation, lack of information. Some of them haven't known, or it was hard for them to find things. And I hope through these videos it will make it easy for those who are coming after us to find information, easy to find the way things work. And I hope I'll be able to convince them to speak to us, and to hear their thoughts and their views on things, on how things are. Yeah, so one thing that was highlighted, hidden charges. So come prepared. If you have a tight budget, have something plus. When you're doing budgeting, you always have plus or minus, so let your budget be on the higher side. But at the end of all this, I will do a comprehensive budget on personal expenditure, and which I hope will guide you when you're coming to attend the STCW course at the Bandari Marine Academy. So excited about the second session. I hope I do not sleep, because I am full, and hoping to learn more. So another thing, I enjoy watching The Good Doctor. I don't know, I love intelligent films. I love intelligent series with a long sequence. So I got to fall in love with The Good Doctor, Dr. Murphy, and some of the things that they say in the film, they are pretty accurate on their medical terms, and some of the things that we are being taught in this elementary first aid, they are clicking it's like they're clicking. Oh, so this is what they meant. So this is why they did this. So this is what you should do. Yeah. And yeah, more things are being brought to light, and it's an exciting journey for me. I hope when you come it will be an exciting journey for you, and hopefully I'll be a certified first aider. I want to do the whole course and be in the know, so that when accidents occur, I'll be able to play a part in assisting. Yeah. And also one thing that was mentioned and highlighted was to know your abilities and limitations. Yeah. Do not go about beating your chest, you know everything, and then you are causing more harm to the casualties. Yeah. So other than that, we are going back to class in the next 1 hour, so I want to see if I can sleep for 30 minutes and join in the second session of the evening class, where we will learn about fractures and injuries and all those, yeah, which I'll tell you all about it. So that is it for now. I'll show you the dispenser, and basically that's it. See you around. So our water is done. They should be refilling. And remember I told you about Mr. Titus. So this is the improvisation he did. Mask, you know, the things that go over the mask. And this is what we were brought. Yeah, so far so good. Some of the members are in class, so I won't show you that, but basically that is the class. So I'll see you in the second session. Hi. Hello there. So we are still on day 3, and we've had an amazing class on elementary first aid. We delved deeper on the bones, fractures, injuries, all those. Mr. Fred went on ahead to even do a demonstration with a volunteer from the class. So I did mention earlier that you should know your metabolism. So I went and visited our top chef from the 7-star hotel, Mr. Kondeboy himself. I had my lunch, which worked against me because part of the afternoon I was dozing, and when I came to the pool yesterday, I did about 15 laps, 15 laps, but today I think I've done how many? 13, because I am still full, and you should never come to the swimming pool when you are full. So I felt like my stomach was getting upset, and I had to get out. So one thing, you see, everywhere you go, be receptive, be courteous, be respectful, and ask. The only thing you can be told is no when you ask. So not everyone is a good swimmer. Not everyone is a good swimmer. I am not the best swimmer. I know how to swim, but I am not the best swimmer. I even don't call myself a swimmer. So when you come here, swimming and jumping from that pillar is a must. You must jump, and you must have some form of basic swimming. So what you do, the pool attendants, they are not bad people. Talk to them, approach them, tell them you don't know how to swim. Yeah, and after everyone is gone, you can organize for a session to be taken for swimming classes. So there are people who were having their swimming classes, and when I came, you were not that okay, but when we are leaving, at least they can swim on their own. So be open, be receptive, be kind, and be courteous, and be respectful. Yeah, so that said, time to go home and to the ferry again, the rat race. And rest. I want to read. I have borrowed a magazine on Seafarers Bulletin. I want to see what they write in that magazine and what pictures they have and what content they have. So I have borrowed that, and I'll be going through that and see what it is all about. So I want to go and do the usual, rest, and wake up tomorrow excited about the day. And tomorrow is when we are having an exam, and I will tell you all about that tomorrow. So I think this is end of day 3. See you tomorrow. I hope I'm audible enough.